we have numbers 7 and 18 to the paddock. We are still waiting for number 18.
So runners then filing out now for race 3 here this afternoon, the 4, 5, 6 and 7-year-olds open maiden race, 2 miles, 4 furlongs and 100 yards the trip. This race kindly sponsored by Brightwells. They're going to be led out by number 5, Caspian Piper. Will Biddick rides for Hugo Froud in the Caspian Piper syndicate colours, blue with the yellow diamond, yellow sleeves and the yellow cap. He's then followed out by the best turned out, number 14, Mixed Agreement. Martin Cooney rides, yellow, black cross belts, black armlets and a black cap. And the next one out then is number 10, HMS Intrepid, the mount of Kieran Gethins, blue jacket with a blue and white check cap, colours of Mrs. L.E. Crossley and the late Mr. G.J. Crossley. That one's then followed out by 1, Inquisitive, the mount of Jason Cook, running for Grace Harris in her own colours, blue with the yellow disc, checkered sleeves, checkered cap, followed down by 13, Cave Storm, one of a few mares in this race. James Legg rides for Paul Phillips, red, yellow hoop jacket, black sleeves and cap. And the last 3 that go down together in a group were number 18, Sidmouth Bay, in the colours of Mr. and Mrs. Len Vickery, trained by Keely Jones and ridden by Michael Legg, black with the pink hoop, black sleeves and a pink cap. That one went down together with number 2, Acting Again, and now a jockey change. Jamie Thomas rides for Jimmy Frost, black, green hoops, black sleeves and a white cap on number 2, Acting Again. And the last of the runners to go down, one of 4 mares in the race here this afternoon. Number 7, David's Dream. Ali Sherwin owns and trains. George Hiscock rides, a colour change of beige with a brown hoop, brown sleeves, beige armlets on number 7, David's Dream. Too much longer. We're just about reaching post time of 3:10 for our third race this afternoon, the 4, 5, 6 and 7-year-olds maiden race, kindly sponsored by Brightwells. Many thanks to them and all of our sponsors here this afternoon for sponsoring on this West Somerset Vale point-to-point card here at Cothelstone. So the 8 runners then just circle for their last couple of times. The grey Mixed Agreement looking as if he might be jumped off at the back of the field as they just turn for perhaps a final time. We've now reached 3:10. Caspian Piper was a 6-4 favourite for this race. Probably brings some of the better form into the race. Placed on a few occasions this season. This is his 6th run of the current campaign. And he is ridden by the ultra-capable reigning champion jockey Will Biddick, currently on 25 winners. A winner yesterday on Charles Whittaker's Ruapea at the Wilton Point-to-Point at Milbourne St Andrew. So it shouldn't be too much longer then. Starter has them under orders as they walk forward, coming in, and they're away and racing. Off and racing in race 3, the Brightwell's 4, 5, 6 and 7-year-olds maiden race. 2 miles, 4 furlongs and about 100 yards the trip for our 3rd race this afternoon. As they head towards the first of 16 fences, Caspian Piper in the yellow sleeves and cap in the centre, from Acquisitive on his inside, and Mixed Agreement was not overly convincing over fence number 1 at the back of the field for Martin Cooney as they cross the path and head towards the second. And it's Caspian Piper in the centre with Acquisitive as they cross it. On the inside in the noseband, the colour change of beige and brown is David's Dream as they head on past the judge with a couple of circuits to run. Cave Storm up on the outside facing the breeze for James Legg, being followed through by his brother Michael Legg on Sidmouth Bay in the black jacket with the pink hoop, pink cap as they turn away then down into the back straight for the first time. And in behind, Sidmouth Bay is Acting Again. And then the blue jacket of HMS Intrepid came next. And Mixed Agreement, the grey, is at the back of the field as they level off to this long run towards fence number 3 of the 16. And they're going to be led there then by, in the centre, the noseband blue and yellow jacket is Acquisitive as they head towards it. And Acquisitive will take off and land in front from David's Dream and Caspian Piper. As looking to the back of the field, Mixed Agreement has got about 8 lengths to find on the gallop, which is set by Acquisitive and Jason Cook as they go towards the middle one down the back straight. And Acting Again was just not very good over it from Mixed Agreement in last of the 8. As they head then towards the next, this will be fence number 5. And as they go towards it then, these 8 maidens all still standing. Caspian Piper on the outside of Acquisitive, and then on the inside is David's Dream for George Hiscock. 3 lengths back then to Cave Storm in the black sleeves and cap, a length and a half back to Sidmouth Bay, the diminutive Sidmouth Bay from HMS Intrepid. And Acting Again came next, Spot the White Cap, 1 from the back, and last of all the grey is Mixed Agreement, who's just closing up on the run towards the next. The fence will be fence 6 before 7, which is the first of their open ditches, so plenty of time to warm up before their ditch that they will take, and they all seem to cross it safely. Looking to the back of the field, Mixed Agreement jumped it with Acting Again as they head towards fence number 7. This is the first of 2 open ditches. It will be 14 on the next circuit, and Acquisitive is going to take off and land in front, watching them all stream over it. Sidmouth Bay is just being ridden along for a few strides. She's just lost her pitch. She's a bit worse than mid-division. Only has 2 behind her as they turn up into the home straight and race through the point at which they started. So they've covered a circuit and will head towards another plain fence. The first of the 2 in the home straight, fence number 8 and 9 they will take. And it's Acquisitive in the noseband from Caspian Piper. And then they just give a lead then of a couple of lengths to David's Dream. A reminder then for, at the back of the field, Acting Again in the white cap, black and green hoop jacket as they cross what will be the last in the circuit's time, watching them all stream over it. Pulling up at the back of the field was Cave Storm. So we're down to the 7 of them, and it's Acquisitive and Caspian Piper. They match motors up at the head of affairs from a 4-length break then to HMS Intrepid, Kieran Gethins, as they turn the corner. David's Dream has sacrificed 3rd place and has dropped back to 4 from a ridden along Sidmouth Bay, who's trying to work closer. They're about 2.5 lengths clear of Acting Again, and Mixed Agreement is still weighted under a patient ride from Martin Cooney at the back of the field and will go by Acting Again on the run towards the first of the 3 plain fences down the back straight. So as they head towards the first of this line of three, and watching them stream over it then, Acquisitive was probably just better than Caspian Piper, gives Caspian Piper a lead of about a length and a half from a ridden along HMS Intrepid, ditto David's Dream. As they head towards the middle one down the back straight, Acquisitive dragged his hind legs through it. Caspian Piper was just the better. Watching the back markers get over it, Sidmouth Bay has lost ground with Acting Again as they head towards the fifth from the finish. And it's Acquisitive out in front, a good run at Maysmore Park in his form book. And then in behind him, Caspian Piper just dragged his hind legs through that fence. They're about 5 to 6 lengths clear of HMS Intrepid. And then a 4-length break then to David's Dream, who's galloping on the spot from Mixed Agreement. Sidmouth Bay and Acting Again at the back of the field. Looks as if that one's being pulled up. So as they turn the corner, they've got 4 more fences left to take in the Brightwell's Young Horses Maiden. And it's Acquisitive on the inside of Caspian Piper. Push now coming to shove for the champion. They lead by about 12 lengths to pulling up HMS Intrepid in third. Mixed Agreement still going with David's Dream, but the leaders are over the fourth last, and it's Acquisitive in front for Jason Cook. Leads by a length and a half to a ridden along Caspian Piper. Watching those behind them get over it. Mixed Agreement is galloping on the spot with Sidmouth Bay. So as they cross the third last, Acquisitive will just lead to a 4-length break then on Caspian Piper, who's ridden along. Sidmouth Bay is just coming to the ditch now and is going to clamber over it. As they go towards it, pulling up was Mixed Agreement. Everything else was pulled up at the back of the field. Acting Again, HMS Intrepid and David's Dream. So as they turn back towards home then, and it's Acquisitive in the blue and yellow jacket, ridden out towards the second last. A blow with the whip for Caspian Piper in second in the blinkers. So 2 out. Acquisitive will just nearly lead the near side. A better jump, Caspian Piper the far side for Will Biddick as they head then towards the final fence, 16th and final fence, and Caspian Piper has now taken over from Acquisitive, and they're a mile clear then of Sidmouth Bay. But at the last, Caspian Piper was put right at it by the champion, punched out towards the line. Acquisitive is trying to gallop on relentlessly, but he's not going to get there, and racing up towards the line, Caspian Piper, winner number 26 of the campaign for the champion, from Acquisitive in second. And looking back down the racecourse, going to finish then for third is Sidmouth Bay, and just the 3 will finish.
Ridden by William Page, wearing cheap pieces. 13, Cognac. Owned by Sven Robart, trained by Mr. Dennis Frost. Ridden by the owner. 19, the Moss's nephew. Owned and trainer of Charles Mitchell. Ridden by Lewis Muspratt, wearing blinkers. And number 20, Think Over It. Owned by the Mormore Racing Club. Trained by Mr. Steve Budd. Ridden by Martin Tooney. There's a total colour change here. The colours are royal blue, red sea, half green and a blue cap with a red star. That is royal blue, red C, half sleeve, a blue cap with a red star on number 20. Numbers again, 2, 4, 6, 7, 11, 13, 19, and 3, 5 minutes, 45 seconds. On the count of the entire syndicate.
How many more owners come on?
That's it.
With that goes the winner's memento. By the winning rider.